Right, let's briefly talk about evaluating these functions. Evaluating hyperbolic functions. Now we've got cos of x. Then somebody says, let's say this is f of x. F of x. Then it said find f at 0. What is the value of the function at 0? We are always going to give this function exactly as I've written it on the board now, on the screen now. Altogether, it is your task to remember that this function is E, the average of the growth and the decay over 2. So when you come this side now, you can say f at 0, you've got to pick this expression and say e to the power 0 plus e to the power minus 0, which is 0, over 2, and I think you can see that this is 1 plus 1 over 2, and that is 2 over 2, and therefore that is 1. What I'm trying to highlight is that you actually personally got to go through that. But I think in your calculator, you could have a key like this, which is written cosh on your calculator. Do you have a calculator? Huh? HYP. What is that? What is that? Or if you click, it gives you the graphs. No, I'm not talking about graphs now. I'm talking about the. Okay, it gives you the function, isn't it? Then you must learn then how to evaluate that function on the calculator, isn't it? I think on a normal calculator, if you press, like if you wanted to evaluate cosh at 0, you press this thing, you input your 0, it will give you the answer. Can you try to evaluate in your calculator? This one. You know how to evaluate on your calculator. Okay, that's very important. You must know that. But if I now maybe say evaluate this without using a calculator, this is what you must do, isn't it? So even if you are using a calculator, you must understand that this is what the calculator does. What are you saying, my sister? Oh, you're saying okay. Are you saying okay or you're saying okay? Sorry? Okay. Because sometimes you say okay. So same applies to this one. If you're going to evaluate, you have got to remember the expression. If you are not using the calculator, you've got to remember the expression there. Are we together? Okay. So right. I want you to play around with this thing now. Can you please do this? In short, I can write that thing this way. Can you please do this? Tell me the answer. Can you please do this? Then I'll write the answer somewhere here. Right. You must be ready with the answer now. Who can give me the answer? I think it's a fraction. What's the denominator? 4. Right. Give me the numerator. E to the exponent 2x plus e to the exponent negative 2x minus 2. All together. That is very important to know how to do that. You will see it later. But now, let's play around with this also. Now, what you do here, if you were to do something like this, what do? You first evaluate shine on x, then square the value, isn't it? That's right. That's what it means. But we write it this way: shine squared x. I'm waiting for you. Let's see. Who is ready with the answer? Right. Yes. I think the denominator is still 4, which means the two squares are called common denominator. What's the numerator? Sorry? E to the power 2x. Yes. Plus e to the power 2x plus 2. Interesting, eh? Interesting. It's interesting, isn't it? Okay. Then say somewhere there, cos squared x minus sine squared x. Tell me whether you get something interesting. Are you ready? Still working? Okay. Who says got the answer? Who has got the answer? What's the answer? 1. Such two things subtracted gives you 1. Are you sure? Such ugly things. Alright, is that right? So obviously if you subtract this one from this one, these two are going to make us 0. If you subtract 2, minus 2 from 2, you're going to give us 4, isn't it? Then you're remaining with a 4 of 4. That's called to 1. That's something to remember. That's something to remember how to do and to remember where to use when it's necessary. Are we together, guys? I hope you are learning something. So I would like you to play around with this expression. Try. I'm going to discuss other things. But what you have there is an example of an identity. It's an hyperbolic identity. But because we haven't discussed trigonometric identity, we'll go through trigonometric identities first, all of them, those which are essential, then we'll parallel them with the hyperbolic identities and see what are the patterns they're coming up. And those are useful things to know. Any questions there? Clear? Is it understood? My sister at the back there, the latecomer. Are you fine? What is the name of this function? This one. Sorry? Hyperbolic what? That one, what is called the hyperbolic function. Read what I've underlined there. Sinh. Sine hyperbolic. But if you want to give it a nickname, you can say shine x. Shine x. But otherwise, sine hyperbolic, not sinh. Okay. So I think I'm going to stop there, hoping that is clear for now. Is that all right? Thank you.